This is a difficult one. I am not sure what I should upload for this week. What about the St. Thomas Cathedral? I've made videos and shorts about it. It's just a Bim Bam clock that is just of a cathedral shape. It's just a Hermley. There's nothing really to it because it's a 1978. There's not really anything important about it. What about the 80s Regula? I have made a video of it so far, not its own official video or an in-depth video of it, but there's not really much to show about it because it's just an 80s Regula that was musical, but the cuckoo clock music box is shot. It never really worked, so that video might have to wait a little longer. What about this guy? I am staying far away from this guy. I just fixed it and it's gonna break in the next 2 minutes. Why not this clock? There's not really much I can show about this clock. It's actually officially retired now. The movement is now giving me so many problems to where it won't run, the strike barely works, and I'm just let it fully wind down. So now there's barely any spring power in it, and it just doesn't do anything anymore. So this guy is technically retired. Wouldn't be in any more shorts, new shorts. But it would still be in collection videos. But then again, I'm thinking I'm just probably gonna put this down in the basement to where all my other clocks are that I don't show, in a little corner. And that's where this one will probably sit once I find different clocks to put this in. What about the two Lindens? Not much to show about these. They're just Westminster clocks with a jouch movement in it, which they both work pretty good, even though this one's my favorite over this one. That one just sounds like absolute garbage. The rods in it, they're very identical to this, but they're not tuned as nice as this one is, because this one's way nicer, even though I have vibration problems against the wall with both of them. That one's never really an issue. This one is mostly the issue. And of course, when I'm demoing it, it won't actually show it. Oh well. Moving on. What about the Harrison Mallow clock? I just showed it like 2 weeks ago. It's just Westminster only. It doesn't do much. It's not really like I could do Jara on it very easily because I have to put my hand up in there to get to it. Or otherwise I would have to take it off the wall. But it's just the Westminster only, so nothing really special going on here. So what about this guy? I mean, I want to do an in-depth video of this one day, but it's just been way too early since I got this in January, and it's almost the end of February going into March. It could wait a little longer. It's just the Hermley triple chime. Nothing really special going on there. But I would remember is, I don't believe everyone remembered this, is these things are in the triple digit range, and no one's gonna believe me when I said this, but I have the price tag of it, of how much it costed, and I was able to get $10 taken off it for $90, found at Richmond Flea Market. It's crazy to think that I got this for $90 when I looked at the price for all of them. They're in the triple digit range. And those are ouch level expensive. This is like ow level expensive. Pretty crazy of how I got this for $90. So many people have been asking me how I was able to get it for $90. You just gotta know where to find them. But anyways, a video may happen someday with it, but now is not the time. So, what about the W Hade? This is the 69 W Hade. And not really much going on, but I would give a little history of this. This clock has been in my family for 3 generations. My grandparents, my father, and now me. That's why this clock is special because of 3 generations. A lot of people are asking these are so cute and they're very hard to find. Yes, they are hard to find, but not really. But the rods, I want to say they were swapped back, but they're still in a different chime block. And I will say this is, yes, I did scar this for life, but it doesn't mean that I'm not able to put the original chime block with the original rods back into the clock and make it sound exactly the way it sounded before I changed it. I'm still able to change it back originally. So, if it doesn't work out in the end, I can change it back and then everything will be fine. But I did a video of this last week if it changed, and did meh. I don't know what's been going on with the channel. It's one of those periods to where everything's just at a low point. Not even the shorts are getting good views. I don't know what's going on actually. So, moving on. So, what about the Kienzle? I mean, it's just a Kienzle. Well, that's what I'm supposed to believe. It's just a Gone striking clock. Very nice. But they say I'm not sure if this is actually a Kienzle clock. I'm thinking this might actually be half Kienzle, half Junghans, because this dial is a Junghans dial, because it's the same exact one. And I can tell this pendulum is not original, because when I got it, it was down, the bob was all the way down here. To get it to run, it's not even on a thread. It's just all the way up here, as high as it will go, to barely even keep time. So, besides, this hand, it's very finicky at best, and that's a lot of play. It strikes right over here rather than here. And it's not even original. There's blocks on the either side. I took them off. This is not even the original movement. So to be honest, I would kind of consider selling this, but I have a hard time finding things to sell a lot. But if I did have to sell this, if I wanted to, best I would do is $150. But that doesn't mean it's not for sale. None of my clocks are ever for sale. I need to say that now. Even though I've been doing this for more than a year, my clocks are not for sale. I'm going to have to put in the description of the about section about it, saying that the clocks are not for sale. But it's just a Kienzle clock with a gong. I've already done an in-depth about it before. There's not really much to show. What about the grandfather clocks? Anything be going on with them? Well, the Ridgeway is working barely. It's basically on life support times 5. And the Seth Thomas just works. Loud and just works. And then there's the Bardwick. Smaller than both because it's a grandmother clock, not a grandfather clock, because grandfather clocks they sit between, I believe, 5 to 6 feet tall, while grandmother clocks sit between, I believe, 4 to 5 feet tall. And this one, it's kind of it's part grandmother because it's not as tall as this, but this one has the, I and the open pediment one, unlike this one to where it's called a bonnet style, like this one over here. I believe this is what's called the open pediment. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it's called because that's the top finial on it. And those are just bonnets. I know that that's called bonnets. Even the Shelburne that's downstairs, that has the bonnet style on it, which is nice. But I got some stuff going on with these three soon. Videos would be released soon about these. It's about you guys get to decide. Actually, all four of them, because I can include all four. But not really much going on. But not really a video to make on them right now. What about the 1980 Howard Miller regulator? It is a good clock. I said that it works just fine. Other than the one issue is this thing has vibrations every once in a while, so where I just have to go and just tap the glass and make sure it works. And then one of the nails fell out, so it's held in with a piece of paper clip just pushed into it, and it holds the dial way better than it ever did with a nail. So, and they say you can't really even tell it was there. You gotta look like real close to see it. You wouldn't even be able to tell it. But I did a video back in September when I got it, or July, September. I don't remember. I know it was a good video I released, but I never actually made an in-depth video of this. Probably it might happen soon, because better late than never, I guess. Let's stick around for that video. It might be within a few weeks into March, but I have a few stuff already scheduled, so we'll see how it plays out. So then, what about the 92 triple chime Shelburne? Well, I post a short about it every single week, and I'm running out of content with it. But I want to say right now is this is my absolute favorite clock I've ever had. This is basically the center of my collection. Is the most beautiful because the previous owner never set it up. It still had the weight blocks for the cables, the cardboard thing for the rods. The pendulum still came in its box, and the weights still came with the box of Sly. This movement was never used until I got it. It's basically still brand new. That's why the chimes are so fast to fit. But there's one problem I've been having with this so lately, is right here. It's screwed up because the first time I took this off I wasn't careful and pushing this out of the way, so it got caught right there and it bent. And then as you can see from this keeps happening to where it keeps getting pushed off, and I don't know what I can do about it. It's happening here, a little right here, a little tiny bit right there, right here. This one's completely fine, and then it's happening right there too. These corner spandrels are peeling away, and I don't know what to do. If someone can please help me and tell me what I can do to make them stop peeling, because either they stay or they get ripped off. I don't want to rip them off. I want to keep them. I don't care that this is screwed up as it is. I don't mind it. This clock's never perfect. No clock ever is. Each clock always has a little design imperfections, I will say, like some scratches from factory and whatnot. This thing was never perfect. This thing is peeling from age, but this should not be happening. If someone can please tell me why this is happening, I would really be needing help with this. But this is my favorite clock. The 92 Howard Miller Shelburne grandfather clock. I just still have no idea what I should upload for this week. There's just too many things have been done that I've covered that I can't think about what I should do next. I don't know, because I've done practically almost all of it. There's some stuff that has not been touched yet, like that guy, but that still has a lot more stuff to be done to it. But I have no idea what I should do next. So, sorry guys, I don't know what I should upload this week. What should I upload next week? Ooh, I know. How about a clock collection video, since I've gotten about 3 new ones so far for 2026. Nah, probably not. They just take way too long now. Almost about an hour to film and then upload, and then you realize it's an hour long. So I don't think people will be watching it at all, unfortunately. But I don't think a collection would be the best thing to do right now. But I'm not so sure what I should even be uploading. But I'm thinking a collection video probably not gonna happen next week. Oh no.